Hello everyone, I am Pradyot Soni and I'll be explaining the working of nuclear power plant. So these are the topics which I am going to talk on. The first one is nuclear energy, second is nuclear fission and chain reaction, third is about the nuclear power plant, fourth are the components of plant, and finally we will look at working principle and some of the advantages and disadvantages. So to begin very firstly of the question with the question that what is nuclear energy. So nuclear energy is a form of energy that is released from the nucleus. This source of energy can be produced in two ways, that is through fission, which is a split of nuclei into several parts, and another one is fusion, when nuclei fuse together. And in this model of power plant we are basically going to stick to nuclear fission. So now let us look at what is nuclear fission and what is chain reaction. So nuclear fission is a reaction where the nucleus of an atom splits into two or more smaller nuclei. So let us say that a neutron is there and it attacks uranium 235. It splits into two or more smaller nuclei, for example a barium nucleus and a krypton nucleus, and also it splits into 2 to 3 neutrons. So these extra neutrons will hit another surrounding 235 uranium atoms, which also split and generate additional neutrons, and this process will go on continuously in a multiplying effect. So this is generally called a chain reaction, and it just takes a fraction of second to for a chain reaction to happen. And this process of nuclear fission uh, releases a lot amount of energy. Now let us better understand this process of nuclear fission through this diagram. So here we have this incident neutron which attacks on this, let us say a uranium 235 atom, and it splits the uranium 235 atom, which releases a lot of energy along with 2 to 3 more neutrons, which further attacks on uranium 2 other uranium surrounding uranium 235 atoms, and this generates a chain reaction, and this process goes on and on. This diagram is showing a general it is a general diagram of a nuclear power plant, how it looks, and now we will look at its components. So the components of a plant are control rods, steam generator, steam turbine, condenser, cooling tower, generator. So control rods contain neutron absorbers like boron, and they are inserted into the bundle. And steam generator are heat exchangers used to convert water into steam from heat produced in nuclear reactor core. Steam turbine extracts thermal energy from pressurized steam and converts into mechanical energy. Generator converts mechanical energy to electrical energy, and condenser used to condense water vapor into liquid. So now I am going to explain the working principle of a nuclear power plant. So firstly, we look at this nuclear reactor. As we have already seen what a nuclear fission is, and we have also seen that this nuclear fission generates a lot of energy. So due to that energy, a hot liquid flows from here, which is visible, and it gets into heat exchanger, and from this is condenser. This is condenser. From here, water is coming. So in heat exchanger, this hot liquid and water comes in contact, and when they come in contact, ultimately the temperature rises, water temperature rises, and it turns into steam. So the steam passes from here and it passes into steam turbine. So steam turbine basically consists of blades and shafts, and due to the rotation of blades and shafts, mechanical energy is generated. So after this steam turbine, the required mechanical energy that is generated passes on to the generator, which converts mechanical energy to the required electrical energy. That is what we aim for. And the low pressurized steam. The low pressurized steam passes from steam turbine to the condenser, which condenses into water and it passes on to the heat exchanger. So again, the hot liquid comes from here, uh, comes in contact with water, and this cycle goes on. So this is how uh, a nuclear power plant works. So now let us look at some of the disadvantages and advantages of nuclear power plant. So firstly, to begin with advantages, the most important advantage is that it is more economical than thermal power plant, and also it requires less manpower, and there's no problem of such as of fuel transportation and ash handling. Also, it has many disadvantages. Some of them include that there's always a danger of nuclear radiation around, and problem of disposing the radioactive waste is a major problem. I hope you liked it. Thank you.